welcome back to the Glorpcast.
Welcome. We're back.
Welcome. Well, come.
Yeah.
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 This guy gets it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. Those of Shadow the Hedgehog said that. I love Shadow the Hedgehog, dude, so much.
You have a lot in common with Shadow the Hedgehog.
I do?
Yeah.
How? Like, we're both super cool and awesome?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we both like Latinas.
Yeah, that's definitely what I was getting at.
That makes sense. That checks out too. And we're both the ultimate life form and such and such.
Yeah.
I've been zeeping my back recently, dude.
You need to not do that quite as hard, you know?
It's nice. It's refreshing.
Right. But it puts pressure on there too.
Well, I don't have a spine or anything.
That's true actually. So it doesn't really matter if you do that.
It's just really hard muscles.
Yeah.
I'm despite my small frame, I am insanely strong and stuff.
On your planet.
Yeah, on my planet. The moment I get to any other planet, the gravity crushes me. Like a pancake.
Yep. Pretty crazy.
That was terrifying. Your voice
but then you also
terrifying.
can yeah, it does that sometimes.
It does that sometimes. Oh, you ever eat chapstick?
No.
Really? I figured you
I don't.
would.
I eat a lot of things. Chapstick is just not one of them.
Why not? It's got flavors.
I mean,
it's got texture.
I guess, but it's just not my thing.
It's like a warm yogurt.
You know what you need to put chapstick on is that chair of yours. You can hear it in every episode. It's squeaking.
I like it. Okay, this is the goon chair.
It is a goon chair.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Speaking of sitting down, how long do you have to be sitting down before you consider a trip to be a road trip? Or how far do you have to go before you consider a trip a road trip?
Are you talking about on the surface of a planet or through,
on the
through
surface
the
of a planet? Through galaxy, it's pretty well measured, interstellar versus intergalactic and all that. But on a planet, how far do you have to go before it's that's a road trip versus that's just a local drive to the store or something?
If we're basing it off of the local, how they move, so if they only ride animals or if they have cars or something, probably takes about a day to get there. Most of your day, at the very least, most of your day is spent traveling.
Got it.
I've
been curious about that because for me it's anything over 4 hours.
4?
Maybe 6. 6 hours is I would say 6 hours actually.
I guess it also really depends on your location.
6 hours one way. How about that?
Well, if you're in the UK, for example.
Right, that wouldn't be
40
very
minutes.
far there. Well, no,
40
that'd
minutes
be
is going to get you to the other end.
Right. Coast to coast, yeah.
Mhm.
But in Texas, that's just nowhere.
Yeah.
Back when we were trying to escape Nevada, we walked for 3 or 4 hours trying to get away from, Area 51 and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That was That was definitely something.
We were on camelback too.
Yeah, I don't know where we got those.
Well, there used to be camels in North America, remember? And then
Yeah, that's true.
humans, I think,
They kind
poached
of
them or something.
They definitely went extinct.
You know, I recently
It was a while ago.
I saw someone eating camel hump. Like they were
I
cutting
feel like
into
that
it.
wouldn't be very good.
It's mostly fatty, I would imagine. But it
Well, yeah,
had a
yeah.
it was like a huge chunk of just jiggly stuff.
You could probably use that to fry something. I bet that makes a killer soup base, actually.
Camel hump?
Yeah.
Is that legal?
That said, I've never had camel before. I probably not, but like,
Is it legal
seeing
to
as what
eat
happened
horse?
with giraffes last time.
Oh,
Yeah,
well-
it is. Just maybe not in the U.S., but yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure it is legal to eat horse in a lot of places. In fact, they do eat them in a lot of places.
Oh, I always forget that Earth has a bunch of different laws, different places with different laws.
Yeah.
It'd be so much easier if it was all just one big law.
One government.
Yeah, one government. Honestly, one big government led by Yogi Bear.
I would definitely follow that.
I might
Yogi
even
Bear is trustworthy.
move to Earth. Everyone loves Yogi Bear.
Everybody.
Everybody. And if you don't know who Yogi Bear is, educate yourself.
For
It
real.
should be, because back in my day, the heyday of humans, everyone knew Yogi Bear. He was revered.
Right? Him and his
now-
picnic baskets.
Oh yeah, his picnic baskets. He was a hungry guy, a hungry fellow.
Yeah, I can respect that.
And honestly, now I feel like most people don't know what Yogi Bear is, especially the youngsters.
That's probably true. Right?
If you know what Yogi Bear is, comment down below your favorite Yogi Bear moment or your favorite aspect of Yogi Bear, and we'll enter you in a raffle to win a 2016 Toyota Tacoma.
While supplies last.
While supplies last. Supplies will definitely last, though. We rated a 2016 Toyota Tacoma factory.
Yeah.
Which it's honestly very interesting because they're stuck in a time loop and to keep it 2015 so that they can keep producing 2016 Toyota Tacomas.
The peak of automotive engineering right there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're great. What's your preferred calculator brand?
I don't use calculators. I'm really smart.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Because Casios are the right answer. Texas Instrument calculators are objectively the worst. Like, my go-to calculator for doing anything that's not graphing is the Casio FX 115ES Plus, specifically. No, we're not sponsored, but that would be really cool.
You have that off the top of your head?
Yes.
You're just a big Casio fan?
I'm a big Casio fan. I hate Texas Instruments with a passion. They're so overpriced.
Well, I mean,
And they're just objectively worse.
Texas Instruments is made by humans. Casio is made by aliens. So I think
Right.
that's the
Like
big.
Casios, I can program a Casio just fine. But a Texas Instrument, I tried to program on that once and it just didn't.
You
It
can
refused.
program on calculators?
You didn't know that? They're just
No, I
small,
don't use
weak
calculators.
computers. Yeah, you can program on
I thought
them.
they were just for adding and subtracting, a little bit of multiplication
No.
and division.
No. They're for like so much more than that.
Can they play sound?
Probably some of them could.
I think they all should, or else they're not a real calculator.
Right?
Can they play Doom?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, do they play? Does it play well? How many frames?
Enough to not notice it. So like probably 24.
I recently saw a program that was able to run Doom in Google Sheets.
I heard about that.
That one was kind of crazy. Yeah.
I forget where it was where I saw Doom running on something it definitely wasn't, shouldn't have been running on. And I know that's a whole genre, but it was like something that was way too underpowered to be doing that.
Pregnancy test, I think. I've seen that one.
No, it was weirder than that.
Weirder than that?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I've seen it running.
I wonder if you could run it on a Wi-Fi router.
That'd be interesting. Have you...
If they have enough just...
Do you know about the Bad Apple? Do you know about Bad Apple?
Yeah, that video, they run it on anything with a screen.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that. That one,
Yeah.
it's like the Doom of videos.
Oh, I remember. They got Doom running on cells.
Cells?
Or something like that. Cells or atoms or something like that. Yeah.
That's insane. How do they do that?
I don't know, but the FPS was like, 1 per minute or something. 1 frame per minute. So it wasn't playable in any sense of the word. But yeah, I think they got it running on cells. I may be wrong about that part specifically, but I'm pretty sure.
That's so interesting.
Right?
I wonder what else they can get running on cells.
I don't know. Probably galactic super weapons.
I like galactic super weapons.
Which one's your favorite?
You're gonna hate this, but the Texas Instrument Gleep blah blah.
Yeah, I do hate that. That's pretty crazy.
Texas Instruments makes good galactic weapons, and
they do. Humans
they
could never.
Make calculators.
They make good human weapons too. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, they make weapons for humans too, which is crazy because I thought there were treaties. If you make weapons for the galaxy, you don't get to make them for humans. But
well, they're
I guess
human
Texas
company.
Instruments is immune to that. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew the TI-84 was a
Isn't that the name of a Terminator?
Probably.
TI-84. T-100.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah. There's an Arnold Schwarzenegger in every one of your calculators.
Yup. To summon him, throw him at the wall, throw the calculator at the wall as hard as physically possible. Trust me, it works.
It works better if it's the more expensive the calculator is.
The more expensive the calculator, and especially if it's not yours.
Yeah. So something...
You know who else makes everything?
Who else makes everything?
Yamaha. Everything.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that on Earth.
Like,
what do
it
they
wouldn't
make?
surprise me if next week they make they make saxophones, they make motorcycles, they make jet skis, they make boats, they make boat engines, they make
keyboards.
What don't they make?
Do they make drums?
Yeah, keyboards.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think
if they
so.
make
Yeah.
Drums.
They make the audio desk. This is running off of right now, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought this was like pre-installed in the UFO.
No, I might have negotiated for an upgrade at the dealership.
How much did that cost us?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
That's not relevant.
Okay. Yamaha. That's a fun word to say.
Yeah.
I will.
It is.
Yamaha. No, not like that. A Minecraft movie.
Amazing.
Did you happen to see it yet?
No, I need to.
You do. I put on my human attire, my human skin, and I infiltrated a theater just to see what it was like.
Yeah.
Everything was expensive. Luckily, I just printed more money.
Right.
but I replaced the Illuminati symbol with our UFO. I was actually
Did
kind
they
of proud of
notice?
it. No, they didn't.
Silly humans.
But in the movie, it was bad. To be clear, it is a bad movie. It's a bad film, even by human standards.
Yeah, that's
it,
crazy.
There was like a solid quarter of the movie, I'd say, was not even in the Minecraft world. It was in the real world.
That's stupid.
Well, ironically enough, the best parts and the best and funniest parts of the movie were in the real world.
Really?
Yeah. Like
That's
the
crazy.
moment they got into the Minecraft world, it was like, okay. I'm sure you've seen the videos going around on human social medias of Jack Black saying Minecraft stuff.
Yeah.
You know, where he's like, chicken jockey, or what, flint and steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime something like that happened in the movie, the entire crowd which was full of children, would like chant whatever he said, and they would like clap and cheer. By the time at the end of the movie,
That's
people were
crazy.
clapping. And it did not deserve it. There was a point where there was a piglin that was doing TikTok dances.
What?
Yeah, Piglin's doing TikTok dances at some point, talking. It's like the villain's origin, and she's like, she just wanted to dance, and her dad told her she couldn't, and so she became evil.
Whack.
Um,
Like, actually.
there's one Piglin who he looks really big and intimidating, but he has like a calm British, like a nice high pitched British voice. At some point he says, he's got to unalive you. He uses the word unalive.
I hate that, actually.
That part I was actually kind of in shock. Jason Momoa and Jack Black do 69.
Perfect.
Um, there was definitely some hints of yaoi. They're going for yaoi. I can tell.
Amazing.
So if you're into yaoi,
So,
go ahead and see the Minecraft movie, or a Minecraft
got
movie.
it. Go watch Minecraft.
There is also a post-credits scene.
That's like almost the law now.
It is it's not suggestive of a sequel, thankfully, but it's a callback.
Crazy.
I
That's
hate,
interesting.
I hate you.
Me too.
I hate you so much. Look in the sky. What do you see?
Yeah.
So yeah, Minecraft movie is not great. You know, it wasn't even filmed on site on the planet Minecraft. It wasn't.
You'd think they would have gone that far, right?
But no. Is there a giraffe outside our UFO?
That might be a giraffe.
No.